As a man, it is your duty and obligation to build a successful business, which creates time and financial freedom for you to be able to support the ones in your life that you love and care about and be able to be there to rise for them and be that pillar. And in today's video, we're going to be going over step number 3 when it comes to being able to build your business, quit your job, and truly create the lifestyle for yourself that you desire to have. Now, in previous videos, which you can find in the description, we went over the 1, which is the believe stage, 2, the begin stage, and 3, we're going to be going over how to build right now. Now, if you haven't watched those videos, make sure to go through those first because those are most important when it comes to leading to this. Because if you go through this first, then you're going to be a little confused. You're not going to have the right steps implemented or in place. When it comes to building a successful business, you're clear on what you're going after in the begin stage. You're clear on those action steps. Now it is you being focused and taking focused, efficient, effective action towards making it happen. You don't want to be playing this guessing game either. You don't want to guess what the work is or what needs to be done. You want to be able to have systems in play that you're able to follow to create it. I know for myself, any business that I get in, I got into business flipping manufactured homes. I got into the coaching industry. I got into real estate. All of these businesses, buying mobile home parks, I hired a coach that had systems, or I joined a course that had the systems in play that helped me do this. Now, before anything else, I invested in myself, my mind, my ability to actually create successful businesses. Then I got very honed in on what's that one skill, and I invested in something to create that skill for myself as well. So you want to be able to follow a strategic system in order to make this happen. In the build stage, you're building out the business for yourself and taking the actions on the business. You're building out the systems that are required in the business. You're building out the teams that are required. Because you can get into business and create a money pit and a time trap if you don't do it right. And this is where 90% of entrepreneurs land. All the guys that we've worked with, we've helped hundreds of entrepreneurs go from 0 to multiple 6-figure businesses. All of the guys that we've worked with, when they're starting to either have the business or they have the idea and they're not taking action yet, or they have the business, but they're doing everything. And you don't want to create another job for yourself. You want to create time freedom. So when it comes to building, you're implementing your strategic steps that you got clear and that are going to cause you to create business success, time freedom, and financial freedom, not just to make some money here and there and have to work 24/7 in order to do so. So again, in this stage, you're focused on your income producing activities and you're focused on your business growth activities, your IPAs and your BGAs. These are your 2 main focuses, because you can just income producing activities and just bring income, but it doesn't mean you have time freedom. But your business growth activities, which are creating the systems, which is bringing team members on board. Systems, optics, people. First, you have the systems, then you bring on that, then you get clear on what those specific numbers and things are that you want to hit, and then you get clear on what the people are, who the people are that you're bringing on board, hiring, upward, different things of that sort. But you want to be really dialed in and focused at this point, because as an entrepreneur, it can become very difficult in order for you to achieve success if you don't have the right things and you're not following the right processes and systems in play, if you don't have your beliefs on your side, if you didn't begin, if you're not clear, and if you're not implementing the right things. You are building now. You are building your business to be able to accomplish greatness, to be able to have the fulfillment that you want in your life. If you aren't clear on what that is, and you aren't clear on the beliefs that are required, then you are going to hold yourself back. And in this build stage, you want to get clear on the time that you're putting towards business as well. So make sure you're implementing and you're being strategic about it. You're not just throwing a bunch of random things at the wall and hoping that it sticks, working a bunch of random hours that are draining to you and that are taking away. Because I know I did that as well, where I created so much burnout and boredom in my life, where I actually burned down my first business, moved on to the next one. It's like, don't allow yourself to become bored either. Allow yourself to be very clear in the action steps that you're taking while creating the balance in your life and bringing these other things into your life. So you're stopping at certain times. So you're actually creating and building the life that you want. You're not in business now to compete and just work 24/7 and have to stay up all night and all day to work. You're in it to build and to create. And the only way that you can truly build and create is if you are actually feel good while doing it as well. Because in this building stage, knowing your emotions and knowing your feelings are extremely important. If you feel drained and you're just pushing and you're just forcing things, the energy that you're putting out when you're building, when you're taking these action steps, is the same energy that you're going to get back. So you always want to make sure that you're feeling good now, feeling just a little bit better as you implement each step that you're implementing. And if you feel frustrated when you're creating ads or you're doing these things, take a step back and allow yourself to feel good while you're doing it. Allow yourself to have different practices in place, such as meditation, visualization, to really stay ingrained in your vision and stay clear and stay clear-headed. And inside of your building and your creation stage, we build in the masculine, we create in the feminine. So while it comes to creating, you want to be doing things that are actually bringing things that you're not just forcing results. Because again, you're building in the masculine energy, which is like go, 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 forceful energy, get shit done, working, grinding things out. But in the feminine energy is where you get these ideas, where you create, where you understand what these next steps are, so you're not continuously running in circles. So going on hikes, meditating, having fun, dating, whatever that looks like to you, you want to be able to truly step into creation mode, where you're allowing yourself to receive these thoughts and these answers in order to make these things happen, where you're tapping into your intuition and your imagination, and you're not just forcing, because forcing causes burnout and you won't build the type of business that you want. The believe stage and the begin stage were very strategic. So make sure you click on the description in order to go through those strategies. And this build stage is now you stepping into and implementing the action steps that you got clear on in the begin stage. And you're implementing those strategic action steps that you're doing every single step of the way. And again, just know and be fully aware that inside of the build stage, you're not just forcing results. You're not just forcing things to happen, and you're not just focusing on making money. You're focusing on growing your business as well, so you can have the time freedom for yourself. Don't create a time trap. Allow yourself to step into time freedom. And if you're an entrepreneur and you know that you want to build your business and you feel stuck right now, or you want to be an entrepreneur and you're not sure what to do next, make sure to click the link in the description for a 10-minute consult call with me or someone on my team. We'll help you map out what may be holding you back right now, help you get clear on what those next steps are for you in order to create that and see if you're a good fit for a power and purpose accelerator. Now I'm going to post a video at the end of this, just with a couple guys mapping out. I'm going to share with you a stage of one of our members, Austin, who went from $0 to $230,000 in the first year, taking you through each one of the steps that he implemented, believe, begin, build, become, in order to actually create the business. He had no business, said he wanted to gain belief in himself. He mapped it out and he actually created the results in his business that he truly wanted to have. Now while traveling through Bali, while traveling through Thailand, now he's living in Thailand. He met his girlfriend as well, and he's living his most epic life that he wanted to live. You're capable of that as well. Don't hold yourself back any longer. Watch the previous videos going over the believe in the begin stage, and the first stage going over what those 3 steps are in order to quit your job and build your business, and implement what we go over in order to create strategic results. Again, click on the link in the description to set up a 10-minute call. Make sure to throw a comment down below if you have any questions at all. We'll help you map that out and get clear on what those questions are and answer those questions for you. And we have our free 4 barriers training, which you can also click on in the description, which breaks down the barrier of believe, balance, busy, and begin. And each one of those barriers are very important strategic steps that you can go through to help you get clear on what's actually holding you back and overcome that. Make sure to subscribe, because we have a lot of more videos coming your way. Hit the notification bell, and I will catch you, my friend, in the next video. My name is George Wohar. Let's get it done.
Austin Stadnick here from Canada, currently living in Hong Kong. One of my main goals is just to have the full belief system, the full confidence in myself to launch my e-com business, to be financially independent, and just to take charge of my life.
Goals: I want to take my Sous Vide Bear brand to 12K a month by April 8th and 30K a month by December 1st.
I just wanted to share something with you guys, what I consider a win for myself. So I've been working on my e-commerce business, and for the last month I've been doing the product research and working with suppliers, going to China, and between here I'm living in Hong Kong right now. After going back and forth and doing the due diligence, I am writing the purchase order today. What is going on, guys? Just got back from my day trip to China, did the inspection for my product, and I brought back samples so I can take the professional photography. And I got 500 units going on the ocean freight to US tomorrow, so super pumped. Finally, I got word that the product has reached the Amazon warehouse, so it could be any moment. I'm hoping by tomorrow morning we're ready to go. So it'll be live, and I'm just gonna reach out to my network again, get it started. So wish me luck. So the product is live today. Feeling really good. I feel like I can finally relax. I realized how on edge I've been just trying to make sure everything is perfect. Yeah, just a matter of getting the sales now. Did everything I could do, so it's just a really, really good feeling, refreshing. Moving on to the next step.
This week has been focusing on the campaign, getting my product ranked on the top 3. It's been a good I guess you could say it's been a pretty good week. I got $1,000 worth of sales at a 30% margin, so I'm happy, but I'm not exactly satisfied. I need to keep pushing and scaling up. So I would just really want to thank you guys for helping me out.
I'm still scared shitless about what's gonna happen because, you know, just the amount of money I've invested and everything. So it's a slow process. I just kind of put those bad thoughts in the back room with all those other negative thoughts. So learning to deal with that better. I've learned to just face this uncertainty and use that fear as fuel, and knowing that every single day that uncertainty and that fear is just molding me and making me better.
I hit my new record on the Sunday, got 19 sales, so it's there's improvement. It's working. Pretty excited, very excited, and let's get it, boys.
Trust the process and that everything's working. Today, again, I broke the record for Sunday, so pretty happy with that.
I was able to grow my business to over $50,000 in just over a few months. Hey guys, it's Austin Sadnik here. I'm one of George's mentorship students. It was just over a few months ago when I started, and I was backpacking and traveling and just working jobs that wasn't really fulfilling me. And I always wanted to start a business, but I really didn't have a structure and a system and a winning team to hold me to it. So I reached out to George. With his guidance and applying the system that he built, I was able to grow my private label business to over $50,000 in just over a few months.
Before the accelerator, I was practically penniless. I was able to just follow the steps. Now here I am. We're sitting around 10 to 12K a month, $230,000 in a year. Traveling, I have income working, and I feel like I'm at this point. I'm like, what's the next step? Like, it's amazing because you'll go through this process and you'll look at the paper, you're writing the affirmations, you'll think like, man, like you write it, you believe it, and then one day it just kind of hits. You look back and you're like, oh, I already hit that mark, because you just get so lost in the journey that it becomes more than the money, and you just, before you know it, you're already there. It's such a good feeling. Last year I got into the mentorship with George's accelerator program, and I used that program to combine with a business that I always wanted to start. I started a business last year, and now I'm traveling the world and just running my business. So I've hit about, in 1 year, $230,000, just continuing to scale that. And now I'm really looking forward to creating the 4 pillars of kind of my life, the well-rounded balance of the life I've always dreamed of.
And while you were in the accelerator, you got into a relationship as well, correct?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, got into a relationship and kind of manifested what was right for me at that time was another person that's on that same frequency as me, and just kind of being open to that and open to like what my belief system, what I truly need, listening, and things are just coming. So a great relationship that helped each other to grow.